Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Trump Media faces a sharp revenue drop but reports a narrower loss due to interest gains, while Harley-Davidson plans to review its DEI policies after an activist campaign. Kamala Harris advocates for the Fed's independence from presidential influence, and B of A identifies potential long-term winners in beaten down tech and comm sectors. Intel struggles with Moody's downgrade, Cisco announces another round of layoffs, and Wedbush sees the Palantir-Microsoft deal as pivotal for AIP. NVIDIA is in the spotlight as Mizuho raises its price target ahead of earnings, and the S&P ends a volatile week largely flat after rebounding from a 3% plunge. Stay tuned after this short ad break to learn more about these headlines. Trump Media and Technology Group, listed on the Nasdaq as DJT, reported early earnings with a 30% revenue drop to $836,900 and an operating loss of $18.7 million. Despite this, net loss narrowed to $16.4 million due to interest income. The company highlighted its strong balance sheet with $344 million in cash and no long-term debt.
Harley-Davidson is reviewing its corporate policies after filmmaker and anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion activist Robbie Starbuck accused the company of adopting a woke agenda. This has led to a boycott at the Sturgis motorcycle rally. Harley-Davidson shares are down nearly 2%.
U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris stressed the importance of the Federal Reserve's independence from presidential influence, as reported by CNBC. This autonomy allows the central bank to manage inflation, employment, and financial stability effectively. On the other hand, former President Donald Trump believes that the president should have input on interest rates and monetary policy.
Bank of America Securities suggests now might be a good time to invest in some struggling technology and communication stocks. Analysts highlight buy-rated S&P 500 companies down over 20% from their 52-week highs, including Warner Bros. Discovery, Micron Technology, Advanced Micro Devices, CrowdStrike Holdings, Jabil Incorporated, Walt Disney Company, First Solar, ON Semiconductor Corporation, Lam Research Corporation, Akamai Technologies, Tesla Incorporated, Qualcomm Incorporated, Western Digital Corporation, Match Group Incorporated, Applied Materials Incorporated, NVIDIA Corporation, Salesforce Incorporated, Broadcom Incorporated, and Cisco Systems.
Intel stock fell 3% on Friday after Moody's downgraded its senior unsecured ratings to Baa1 from A3 and changed the outlook to negative. The downgrade reflects expectations of weaker profitability due to higher costs, unfavorable product mix, weak demand, and market share losses. Intel shares have dropped over 40% this month.
Cisco Systems plans to lay off thousands of employees later this year, marking its second round of cutbacks in 2023. The layoffs could affect a similar or slightly higher number than the 4,000 employees let go in February. Announcements may coincide with Cisco's fiscal fourth quarter results on Wednesday.
Palantir has signed a deal with Microsoft to provide artificial intelligence services for defense and intelligence communities. This partnership will integrate Microsoft's large language models via Azure OpenAI service with Palantir's AI platform. Analyst Dan Ives calls it game-changing and expects significant growth in federal sector adoption.
NVIDIA's stock rose 1.4% in pre-market trading after Mizuho Securities increased its price target to $132 ahead of NVIDIA's second quarter results on August 28. Analyst Vijay Rakesh noted tight capacity for Taiwan Semiconductor's chip-on-wafer-on-substrate technology, with strong orders for NVIDIA's H100 and H200 GPUs. Despite potential delays in the Blackwell line, demand remains high. Analysts expect NVIDIA to earn 64 cents per share on $28.54 billion in revenue this quarter.
The S&P 500 slipped 0.4% this week, closing at 5,344.16 points despite gains in 3 out of 5 sessions. Wall Street's benchmark index has now faced a 4-week losing streak. Monday saw a sharp drop due to global recession fears and Japan's surprise interest rate hike, but the market rebounded later in the week. Key earnings included Uber's growth and Disney's streaming profit. 6 of 11 S&P sectors fell, with consumer discretionary and information technology down over 4%. Utilities led gainers. For more details on upcoming events, check Seeking Alpha Catalyst Watch. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay informed, stay ahead. Join us tomorrow for more insights and updates. Have a productive day. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Goodbye for now, until we meet again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.